friends, tonight I'll be reading Patch and the Panther. It's the 101 Dalmatians story from Disney, and it's from the 365 storybook collection. One dark night, the 15 Dalmatian puppies sat huddled around a black and white television set. They watched as Thunderbolt, the canine hero of the show, crept through a deep, dark jungle. Suddenly, Thunderbolt pricked up his ears. The puppies held their breath. Two yellow eyes peered out of the bushes. It was a panther. "How will Thunderbolt escape the hungry panther?" the TV announcer asked. "Don't miss next week's exciting episode." "Aww," the puppies groaned, disappointed that their favorite show was over. "Alright, kids, time for bed," Pongo said, shutting off the television with his nose. He watched as the puppies padded upstairs and settled down in their baskets. Then he switched off the light. Moments later, the sound of soft snores filled the room. The puppies were fast asleep. All except one. Patch was wide awake. He was still thinking about Thunderbolt and the panther. "I wish some old panther would come around here," Patch said to himself. "I'd teach him a thing or two." Outside his room, a floorboard creaked. Patch pricked up his ears. Then he crawled out of his basket to investigate. The floorboard creaked again. "What if it's a panther?" Patch thought with a shiver. "But I'm not scared of any old panther," he reminded himself. A shadow flickered across the doorway. The shadow was a long tail. Panthers have long tails, thought Patch. Then two yellow eyes peered out of the darkness. "Arroo!" Patch yelped. He turned to run, but he tripped on the rug. In a flash, the panther was on top of him. Patch could feel its hot breath on his neck. He shut his eyes. "Patch, what are you doing out of bed?" the panther asked. Patch opened his eyes. It was his dad. "I was just keeping an eye out for panthers," Patch explained. Pongo smiled. "Why don't you get some sleep now?" he suggested. "I can keep an eye out for panthers for a while." Okay, Dad," Patch said with a yawn. Pongo carried Patch back to his basket. In no time at all, the puppy was fast asleep. Thank you so much for listening to tonight's ASMR story, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bisous!